walking is a nice exercise that you can do while you're doing 7-Eleven breathing. You probably won't 7-Eleven breathe while running or jogging.
I would think not.
You're breathing too heavy, but a nice, easy walk, you can totally do 7-Eleven breathing.
And you can time it with your steps,
yes,
which makes it really, really easy.
It's a really wonderful thing to do. Even if you're listening to some music, maybe you've got a good podcast on, brain software.
There you go.
And you can go out for a walk and you can do 7-Eleven breathing. But other forms of exercise, of course, will help you reduce your stress as well, right?
Right. They certainly will. I mean, running from the police. Oh, no, hang on. That's probably not going to do it. But yeah, these are days of victory.
Running from bylaw in case you want to have a barbecue in your backyard.
Exercise, even not doing something like running. And I was a runner. I used to run 6 miles 4 times a week when I was young and loved it. I can't now. My knees just won't let me. And people, have you got the right shoes? And if you, no, shut up. I've done all that, been to the running room, shoes, orthotics, train. No, it doesn't work for me now. I'm at an age where my knees say, no, Mike, you can't do this. But there's other exercises I can do, like Hindu squats and that. I can crank up 200 of those packers.
So what's going on in the body when you exercise at a high degree of intensity? So say I do a really good set of, I like using my gymnastic rings.
We'll edit that out.
So if I do a set of dips on those to failure, a couple sets of those, man, my whole body just feels ready to go. Like I'm pumped.
And do what?
Just anything. Take on the world.
That's your superpower,
What's going on hormonally or whatever in the body?
Well, of course, you're burning out the cortisol.
Okay.
So the cortisol is going to leave through the exercise. You're hyper-oxygenating your tissue as well, which is very, very good. And if you do it long enough, you're going to get an endorphin release.
Okay.
And as Richard Bandler brilliantly points out, you have a pharmacopoeia in your own brain, which is beyond anything you can get in a drugstore, where microdoses will have a powerful effect.
That's the word I was looking for, the endorphin
Chris,
release.
I used to, when I would do a hypnosis show, if it was a difficult one, like I thought it was going to be a tough one, when it was over, and I had maybe a 3-hour drive home now, but that show was over, and I'm not dicking around, this is serious, I'm doing the hand. I would get in the car, and I would feel this incredible high.
Yeah.
Because the adrenaline has switched off, and now there's the endorphin release that I made it through yet again. So there you go.
I remember feeling that way after a lot of pain. I think I told you this once when I was about 17 and I was a lifeguard.
Oh, don't go telling
me that. And we wanted
to
impress the female diver team. And so my friend Sean and I, we worked up the courage to do a 1.5 somersault. So you're supposed to land into a dive off of the 10-meter tower, Mike.
Hard to time from that height.
Yeah, and I had never done it before, and I did it. And it wasn't a 1.5. It was more like a 1 3/4.
So what part of your anatomy did you land on?
My back.
Oh, I was wondering if you'd done yourself a disservice.
Yeah, I didn't do myself a disservice except to my back. But it hurt like a son of a gun.
Yeah.
But after I got out of the water and recovered from the pain.
On a striker board.
I was on such a high that I had done it and decided I would never do that again.
Never again.
Yeah.
I know if you want
I could have seriously injured myself. Of course you could.
I watch these freaking idiots. Late night, I'll put on YouTube just to amuse myself and watch these guys on freaking skateboards going off roofs of houses and stuff and thinking they're going to land, and the board's gone 5 feet away and they just land like crumpled 40 feet down. It's insane.
When they slide down a banister or something, and then you just sense crotch trauma.
Well, disservice, yeah. It's like I remember seeing Johnny Knoxville do that, and he said, "I'm Johnny Knoxville.
I think he's trying to go over to you.
Okay, come on over here, buddy.
Here you go.
I'm Johnny Knoxville, and I'm going to grind this rail." And he crashes on the stairs. He's just in agony, and no one's helping him. They're laughing too hard.
It's absolutely insane.